Actually, there was a court judgment last week in view of that issue. I think the constituents of Banisa constituents who went to court, and the court has directed that we indeed must prioritize that, and it's part of the legislative agenda that we'll be going into. Okay. Remember, it was one of the issues before the National Dialogue Committee of last year, and is one of the priority items under the NADCO report that we need to actualize the reconstitution of IEBC, not just in relation to by-elections in Banisa constituency and a number of wards where we unfortunately have lost MCAs, and a few, I think, out of by-election petitions, but also in relation to the delimitation of boundaries. Yes. And also getting ready for the next elections in another 4 years, because we must have a commission in place that will start preparing the country for the next elections. Remember, the Kriegler report also did advise Kenyans and the state that we should not seek to constitute commissions a year or two. I think they say at least a year before the elections. And therefore, it's imperative that we are able to do that in good time. And I'll be hoping that good sense will prevail across the political divide, and everybody will see reason and the logic of having an IEBC commission in place in the fastest possible time.
Mheshimiwa, looking at your party, you've had the whispers, you've had the conversations going around, who would want to be in what position. Does that concern you, especially coming from members of your party who wish to succeed at different positions, and the seeming wrangles that we've seen even in Western Kenya? Are you consolidating your house together?
Well, I think that's now a matter that's behind us. I had the president speak to it and advised those of us who are younger leaders to be patient. And I want to agree with the president that we need to be patient. First, there is no leader in Kenya Kwanza who went into the last elections and promised the people of Kenya that they will be seeking this and that position a year or so after the election. We all went to the election and committed to our various constituents that we shall have a manifesto and an agenda to fulfill to them. And I think what the president did call on all leaders in the Kenya Kwanza coalition to do is to focus and remain focused on the question of delivery to Kenyans. We have our jobs well cut out for us. Each one of us have a job. I don't think there's any leader in Kenya Kwanza who doesn't have a job to do, whether you're in a position of leadership or not within the party or within the coalition. You are a leader in your own right, elected by your people in your constituency. You have them to serve and help government actualize on all the promises and pledges that we made to the Kenyan people. Two, the president was quite emphatic, I think, when he said that him and the deputy president are very keen on mentoring younger leaders to take over from them when the time comes. And I think it's only right that all of us heed that call, focus on the people, temper our ambitions. It's okay to be ambitious, it's okay to have dreams, but we need to temper that with the reality that millions of Kenyans are looking at us as leaders to offer them hope that their tomorrow can be better than today. And you can't tell a Kenyan who's looking at you for hope to get a job that now I have this job today as leader of majority. If tomorrow I became the minister for labor, that is when you get a job. I should be able to use my position today to serve in the best interest of the people and to do my very best to make sure that I change a life or two. And God willing, with time, based on your track record of what people will do, how you will perform and how many lives you will impact, then people will be able to see leadership in you. And we are lucky, as the president said, we have leaders